the big issue? What's the reason to have an election in the first place?
I don't know. I think it's just to kind of stamp, like, well, the Conservatives are doing a good job right now. The Liberal, like, Stéphane Dion, I find is not a leader kind of thing. Just the commercial ads and everything. So I really don't know.
There's no real reason to have an election? Or?
No, there's no real reason. I think it's just kind of just a popularity contest, you know, and it's just a waste of money.
So do you think if the Harper doesn't have a majority government, he can still continue business as is?
As is, yeah.
You think it's a fair way to run the government?
Sorry?
It's a fair way to run the government for now?
For now, yeah.
Well, from time to time, the election is important because now we have reached the point that we should change some things in our life, right? So the new election maybe will carry the new thing, the new life rules and the new thing that the people wanted, which couldn't reach with the current government. That's all I can say.
The environment's an issue. Why do you say that?
Well, it's an issue for me because it seems to be not enough care being taken by the last government and this government. So I think more and more people are going to be like me and concentrating more on the environment. I think our economy is going well, so the environment will be the big issue. Finally, ratify the Kyoto Accord and follow the Kyoto Accord. That would be a start. And maybe they should be listening a little bit more to what David Suzuki is saying or has been saying for the last 10 years. So I think I think the science is really clear, and everybody who watches programs on this knows about it. So they listen to the Green Party, even though the Green Party won't get elected. But I think the Green Party is maybe the one that's pushing that agenda the most. So maybe they should listen. Maybe they should all be listening to each other.
Possibly the environment. I think the PC government is not doing a good job as far as I'm concerned. The Liberal,
Yes, sir.
there will be better government from the PC government.
Why do you say that, sir?
Because I've been voting Liberal all my life and I still never change.
Okay, so you think Stéphane Dion can handle the...
He will be a good leader. Doesn't matter what anybody else said. He's a good leader. He will be like Trudeau.
Okay, why do you say that, sir?
Because people, they think of him, he's a weak guy, just he's a tough guy when you come to business. He's a real businessman. When you are a good businessman, you can do a good job in the government.
So you think he's more than capable of...
Oh yes, he is.
Okay, why do you say that? What's concerning the environment?
Conserving everything, not only the environment.
I didn't know we'd announced an election.
All the parties seem to be planning for this and gearing up for it. Do you think there's any real big issues that they should hold an election?
Well, you know, we've got the major issues, the climate, of course, and we've got a pretty solid economy right now. The direction the government's going in is good, so maybe they should go for a majority.
So you think the Harper government could possibly get in if there was an election?
Yeah, I think so. I think that'd be a great way to go.
Right. Any big issues that he should handle on his first day of the election?
I think he's doing a fine job. Just keep going the course that he's on right now.
Okay.
Why do we think?
Yeah.
Are you sure we're having one?
Well, everybody's gearing up and getting the campaign buses filled up and getting ready and policies together. So.
Well, probably because the Tories think they have a good lead in the polls. Now's a good time to have it. But I don't believe that.
What do you think the big issues are?
Environment.
Why is that?
Well, that's the buzz right now. It is all about the environment and the economy.
You think Mr. Harper be able to continue with the support? He's high in the polls lately.
Well, I'm a Liberal, so I hope he goes down.
Okay.
All right?
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay, take care.
Well, it's not necessary to call it so fast because it's gonna cost quite a few and they had to go for another year maybe or 2 years. What's the difference? They are doing good, those guys, and leave them alone.
So you think Mr. Harper should have a chance to continue his mandate?
Well,
What do you think the big issues are?
wasting money. This is the big issue. And another thing, wasting Senate. Get rid of the Senate. It's too much money, and they meet once or twice a year, and some of them, they are in Florida. He comes every 6 months and take his money and he go back. The Senate, Harper, he's trying to do something about it. They should be elected and stay only 4 years only. We don't have to keep them till they will be 75 and 80 years. That is not right.
Do you think abolishing the Senate should be an election issue?
Well, sure, it should be election issue. Should be, yeah. What for? They are all 75, 80 years and things like this. What for we need them? We don't. They spend too much money on it. One guy in 4 years, 5 years, who will be doing about $3-4 million for wages. What for? We don't need them.
You're voting age?
Yes.
You are?
Yeah.
Have you voted before?
Yes, I voted once.
Okay.
I've never voted before.
No?
No. We were too young for the last federal election.
I see. Okay. What do you think the big issues are? Why are we having an election?
Oh, goodness. Can you enlighten us a little bit?
Well,
I'm sure it's because people aren't too happy with the government right now. And it's with Harper, right?
Yes.
Well, there are a lot I don't really like him all that much.
Well, there are a lot of things. Isn't it the Kyoto?
The environment?
He doesn't support that, does he?
Well, they have they're trying to improve things.
Yeah, the liberals are trying to improve things. I believe.
You like the liberals?
Well, I'm going for liberals much more than conservative. Yes.
I'd go for NDP.
Right.
NDP, yeah, NDP
more
first.
than liberal. I think that
the Green Party, the Green Party
wouldn't get very many.
Well, but the only reason no one votes for NDP is because they think that their vote won't count because they're not enough people are going to vote for them.
That definitely would be the party that I would vote for.
Yeah, NDP. The party that's most on the left, that thinks about the environment much more and community help and yeah, helping others.